know the session's being recorded.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
There it goes. Okay. So I have the blue warning that says you're recording. So everyone, please be aware that meeting is recorded. And so what we'll do is we'll actually send this to the state as confirmation that we've held the public information session. And Dave Pepe mentioned he might try to attend. So I do want to make sure the meeting is open if he tries to dial in. So, all right. So I will go ahead and proceed through a review of the slides that we've prepared for the public information session. And then as discussed, we'll just leave the balance of the meeting time open for questions or comments should anybody join the session. So for those folks who might want to listen to a recording of the session, we will go through and do introductions as well. But I want to welcome everybody to the public information session regarding the DuPont Pennsauken sites Title V air permit renewal. So our agenda today will include introductions, a site overview, and facility history, as well as the project summary itself. And then primarily the balance of the time will be for Q&A, should anybody have any questions. So I'll start the introductions. My name is Brooke Gallahan. I am an EHS and sustainability specialist for the Water and Protection Organization within DuPont, which is the enterprise organization, if you will, that the Pennsauken site falls under. And I assist the site primarily with environmental compliance items. So, Ed, how about you?
Sure. Ed Kaminsky. I'm the EHS delivery person at the Pennsauken site in New Jersey.
Okay. Jim?
Jim Sheridan, the plant leader at the Pennsauken site.
And Todd?
Hi, Todd Skinner. I am the line of business EH&S leader for which this plant falls under.
Right. Very good. Thank you all. So let's start with a bit of facility history. So Celotex purchased the plant in the mid-1970s and converted it to a polyiso rigid foam insulation manufacturing plant, also known as an isofoam plant. Then in 2001, the Dow Chemical Company purchased the plant, and the plant became a part of the new DuPont after the merger and subsequent split. So in the late 2010s, if you will, DuPont and Dow merged and then separated into different organizations. However, this site is actually owned by DDP Specialty Electronic Materials US LLC, which is a subsidiary of DuPont. And today, the DuPont Pennsauken plant is a profitable and growing polyiso rigid foam insulation manufacturing plant. There are 24 full-time employees at the site with 12 embedded contractors. The operations presently works 12-hour shifts 5 days a week, but the site is intended to run 2 8-hour shifts during the work week when it is fully staffed. The property is 11.5 acres in total, and facility operations include raw material storage, a production line, warehouse, and shipping dock. In terms of the products that are manufactured at the facility, you can look here to the itemized list. These are the trade names or the brand names of the products that are manufactured, but they are all the rigid foam products that are used primarily for insulation purposes. Jim, is there anything you'd like to add on what the site actually produces?
No, that covers our product line, and just the application is in commercial and residential construction as an insulating product, a wall and ceiling insulation product.
Okay, thank you. So you can see here, this is just a representation of some of the products that are made just for reference. All right, let's take a look at the project summary. So this may look very familiar to what was published in the public notice, as this is the actual project summary that has been disclosed. So as a result of the PTE, or potential levels of VOCs, or volatile organic compounds, The plant is a major stationary source as defined in Title I, Part D of the Clean Air Act amendments, and the facility is therefore subject to Title V permitting requirements adopted in the New Jersey Code 727, Subchapter 22. However, the proposed Title V operating permit renewal does not request any modifications to the facility's existing Title V permit. The current Title V permit, which is number 180001, was issued on November 1st in 2018. And upon final approval, the permit will be renewed for an additional 5 years from the current expiration date. So it would be extended until 2028. No, yes, 2023. So it would be extended. However, the site does have intention to actually apply for a step down permit once the permit renewal is complete, because facility operations have changed and we are now in a position to be below Title V permitting thresholds. All right, that concludes the general overview of the site as well as the project summary, and we will hold the room now for Q&A should anybody else join us. And so myself and the other attendees will go into mute. And if anyone does join, we will come back online and are happy to go back through the slides again. So thank you, everyone, and we will be in the wings waiting. Jim, Todd, if you would like to drop off, I will keep the line open. And then if there are any questions that I can't answer or don't feel comfortable responding to, I will take note and we can address those tomorrow at some point.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Brooke. Take care.
Thanks, Todd.
Good night.
You too.
Mhm.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I am going to stop recording at this point as we have no attendees in the room. And if the session does get some attendees, I will start recording the meeting again at that point.